We see that there's such huge humanitarian needs across the state of Palestine, and we need to make sure that what we're providing to beneficiaries, to the affected populations, are really things that they need.
So this time we wanted to take the innovative approach, and we wanted to receive real-time feedback directly from the communities.
This is the time where we really need this. So we want to give the people a solution where they can voice honestly and candidly and in a very protective and confidential manner their honest feedback about those supplies in terms of need and quality in a way that is very accessible, very streamlined for them.
It's one thing for us to expect the communities to reach back out to us, but it's another thing for them to actually do it. Seeing the feedback that we received from the beneficiaries gives me hope that we can do it in the future as well. We can expand it to other sections as we're trying to do now.
In the case of the adolescent girls care kit, this feedback through the Evalu-It project has allowed us to really look and see about how we can provide feedback to those private sector vendors to be able to improve those kits for the next rounds of distribution to most vulnerable girls in the Gaza Strip.
We are actually back to basics in terms of what UNICEF does. So what we're doing now is trying to provide the most basic needs for the people, but have a ceasefire be materialized. I think this is when some level of stability will prevail, that we can really gather insights from the people about what type of assistances they will need.
A big part of this process right now with the emergency happening is adapting to the situation, whether that means going back to face-to-face focus group discussions and using those kinds of methods to get feedback from the communities for now, if the online system is not working.
It's important to understand that the amount of need in Gaza is beyond. It's inconceivable. The suffering now in Gaza is inconceivable. If Evalu-It can contribute to improving that even a little bit, because we know that we can only scratch the surface of the need of the people, but if that can contribute in any way, then we would be the luckiest people to be able to alleviate the suffering. Definitely, if this did not happen, we would have extended it to the services, not just the supplies that we are providing. But I am hopeful that with Evalu-It, we can adapt to such a hindered situation in Gaza. And we will keep working on providing more channels to receive the feedback that can be integrated to Evalu-It to generate more insights from the data that we need.